great day in the neighborhood. We're going out again today, Captain George and myself, and we caught the bait, no problem. Bait seems to be back to normal in Tampa Bay.
Yep.
And this morning, George and I were talking about just having a relaxful, see what we can catch type of day with live bait. And we also have some dead shrimp in case there's some mangrove snapper that get finicky or some sheephead, right, George?
Yep. Yeah, we've been out recently and we've been seeing some nice mangrove snapper. A decent amount of sheephead still, even though it's late in the season. We've come across them and they're decent size. And right now we're coming into a slack tide. It's still moving a little bit, so we're going to see if we can't pick off a couple before it goes slack on us.
It's not going to be the best tide for about another hour or so until it turns around and starts coming in. But we're going to give it a shot and try to find the spot where there's some, so when the tide starts coming in, we have a better shot of getting a bunch of them.
Yes.
So let's go for it.
All right. And thank you for watching Fishing Adventures Florida.
Good, yeah. Here's what we call the Tampa Bay Mangrove Snapper.
The tasty one.
These are good eating, guys. They just got to be 10 inches. You're allowed 5 per person, minimum of 10 inches. And let's get them measured just to be on the safe side. Okay. Come here. Slow down. There you go. Be nice. He is 10 and a half. So
a lot of times, we do different presentations, and then sometimes we'll do what's called a belly hook. So we'll come through the belly right by the fin right here, the anal fin. When you do that, the scales on the opposite side, when the hook comes through, get stuck on the point of the hook. You always want to take your fingers and pull those scales back off the point of the hook, because you don't want anything to slow down the hook penetrating into the fish's mouth. And sometimes those scales, especially if you get 2 or 3 stuck on there, can actually mess up the hook set. I was just getting hit, and unfortunately it was a puffer fish. The puffer, for whatever reason, likes to go up your leader and actually bite on your leader besides biting the bait. And so that's what you see there, these crinked little, and when you have that, you need to feel your leader until you get to a smooth area. So as soon as you start to feel it be not smooth, you want to cut that off, because these are now weak points in your leader. So if you get a hit or something good, it's already like crimped and or cut halfway through. So you don't want to have that weakened leader. So easiest thing to do is just slide your fingers down the leader, and right there I feel what's called a nick. So that's where I'm going to stop. The rest of it feels good, so I'm going to trim that off right there. And got these ergo snips with a nice retractor, and it makes it nice. What's good about them is, besides being your serrated line cutter, it's got a place for your split shots to crimp your split shots down, and it's got a split ring plier at the tip.
We're throwing all this live bait.
Yep.
And
So
that's a keeper, I think. Yep. Right next to the boat.
Oop. This is a pliers situation. So we switched tactics. We were putting some chunks out to try and get some fish going, and sure enough, the mangrove snappers came up off the bottom. So we started throwing cut bait. All right, a little more dinner going on ice.
There you go.
Not a monster, but we'll take it. Oh, there's the bite. There it is, come on, take it.
All right.
There he is.
All right. Ooh.
There we go.
You think it's a keeper?
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Yeah. We'll measure him, see how big he is. Yeah. With a split shot, George.
Yep, he looks tasty though.
He looks tasty. How close to the boat? Was he out there or close to the boat?
Yeah, he was out.
He was out. I'll tell you what, these circle hooks really getting good. Get it out. It's kind of the top. Yeah, right. It's right there. That little part of his lip inside the mouth. There you go. All right, let's measure this guy. Let's see how big this guy is. Right here.
Big enough for a frying pan.
Well, he is right now is 11 3/4.
Not a monster. Where's your net?
Yeah, it's right on the front. We got to put it together.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Real slow. Real slow. Let me
Real
get the
slow.
net.
Yeah. We got to get that new eagle net that we got.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
They are nice.
And look, there's a mango snapper right underneath it, followed it up, trying to eat what he's spitting out.
So what's nice is, got that. What's nice is the handle unscrews so you can fit it in any of your compartments. And then I'll show you something beautiful. Watch this. I love this net.
Look at that.
Look at the reach on that. And a lot of times with clients, they don't know to bring that fish close enough for you to grab. I mean, look how easy this is.
And then they use the rubber.
Yeah, it's rubber coated, so your hook,
it
it doesn't
doesn't hurt the fish.
hurt the fish. It's very hard for your hook to get caught in it.
Let him go.
Okay, you want to let him go?
Yeah, let him go.
All right, we're not going to touch him, so whoop, there we go.
Show him how that
But
voice goes.
what's beautiful, like for me on my charters, I just started using this net that's one of our sponsors, Ego. Great net. So here, a lot of times when you're holding the net here, your clients or people, they think they have the fish close enough and you really can't reach it and they don't know to pull it in. Or sometimes you get a fish that's just strong that you can't get too close to the boat. Well, what's beautiful is you push this button right here, you pull back on this, it comes back and extends forward and it locks. This net, fully extended, can handle 20 pounds.
And you can set it at any angle you want.
Yep.
Different areas to lock it in.
All the way in, it's good for 30 pounds. And then halfway, it's good for 24 pounds. But all the way out, you got a 5-foot reach. Sometimes when you're reeling your bait in, you know, a lot of times I'll reel it in medium pace because it acts like a live lure going through the water. And I just had a follow and he swiped at it and missed it. So I dropped it back down, hoping it'll come back. But basically what happens is when you're nose hooked and you're reeling it like a lure, instead of it just swimming through the water complacent, because you're pulling it, it's fighting you. So you get a bait that's real active and it'll excite the fish sometimes and get a reaction strike. So I'm gonna actually cast back out and try to reel it like a lure again just to see.
Well, I just had a couple of bites, but I can tell it was a puffer, but I left it dead bait on to see what happened. The snook.
Jumping out of the water on it.
All right. We got a snooky.
Not a monster snook, but an active snook. Got this snook on the cut bait. Get away from the seaweed.
Oh, get the net.
He's taking a little drag. Come on. Hey, snooky, snooky.
All right, so we got trout, snook, mangrove snapper. There you go, cut bait.
Now, if you turn them upside down, it messes with their equilibrium, kind of slows them down from not being so active. There you go. Not a monster, but I'll take it. And he actually came on a cut bait. Cut bait with a split shot on the bottom.
That goes to show you, man.
Yeah, he jumped probably 3 times out of the water for me. It was kind of fun. We get him back in the water.
Little male. See, that tide started to come in. Things have changed a little. So get on this side of me. Good bait?
No.
All right. Oh man, let me get the net. That's a good one. Take your time, take your time.
Yep.
Take your time.
I just didn't want him to get into that grass. He's coming to the boat.
I got it. I got it. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. All right,
there we go.
There you go.
Hey, buddy, we were waiting for you.
There you go. Tell you this eagle, man. Eagle net made the difference. It was easy to get out there to him. There we go.
Look at him.
There we go. Nice fish, George. Nice fish.
Easy, buddy. A little snooker. Almost, but I didn't drop him yet. Oh, I dropped him now. Stop. Nice male. A little revenge there. I had one take me into the structure. And you can see their big bucket mouth. When they open that sucker up, they'll suck a bait in and you'll hear it snap when they chase one to the top of the water. And then that lateral line that you see there on the side, that's actually a sensory organ. They detect the little electrical impulses when the baits are freaking out or having a hard time or they're in trouble, like easy prey. But let's get it back in the water.
You want to measure? We're over here in another little spot. This is a part of a barge that's sunk. And you don't see a lot of it, but there's a lot of skeletal remains of that barge all the way to the shoreline. And you can't fish inside of it because you're gonna get stuck every time. But right on the outside wall, that's a lot of redfish, snook, mangrove snapper, trout, everything will hang along there because it's all food. And some of the big fish actually are able to go inside the barge and come back out.
A lot of times when you have a hit and a miss or whatever, you can look at the bait. You know, if you see teeth marks, a lot of times it's mangrove snapper or trout, depending on how that hit felt. The other thing is like that bait, snook a lot of times will grab a bait right in the middle. There we go.
Big, uncut pinfish.
Yeah.
He cut me off, man. They're there. You can see? Yeah, look at that. He cut me right on top of the...
That stinks. That could have been the gill plate of a snook. So mine had the crush mark in the middle. So I'm hoping I go back out there and I get him.
Man, that was a good bite. It was a nice fish. Really nice fish. I missed him.
Oh, come on.
Uncut bait.
Oh, he got me. No, he got me in the garbage. I had the hit, but he took me in. He was in the structure. I got him out. Where are you going? Where are you going? You want to go this way? We'll go this way. Oh, yeah. Little mangrove never hurt nobody. Yeah, so he actually had me in the structure for a second. So what I did was I just held steady pressure on it, not pulling because you don't want to break off. And then he ended up swimming out for me. As soon as I felt him swim out, I put the pressure to him and got him out. Let's get a measurement on him real quick. This thing's great. It's nice and compact. Oh yeah, we got 11 and change.
All right.
That works. But
I got him on that cut piece of finfish. You know? I mean, yeah. You hit that finfish. And then of course it doesn't help any that we got all this, look at all this snot-grass.
yeah, that's what I was worried about with mine.
Look
You can lose a fish with that.
Look at that. It's like a ton of snot-grass over here.
Going this way.
Here we go. Yeah, man, look at this big piece of snot-grass right here.
One behind you.
All right, come on. Another nice little snooky here.
That grass is not helping you.
No. Man, just look at this, will you? Just
Yeah, it's terrible.
look at this. Get this off of here.
Sometimes you have to watch when you're fighting a fish like the one I was fighting. He got out away from me a little bit, and sure enough, he was going towards a big patch of this snot grass, monkey grass, whatever you want to call it. And that grass can actually de-hook your fish. It'll get underneath the hook.
Look at us.
There you go.
A little male snooky. So today we got mango snapper, trout, and snook. Take off. There you go. And that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, hopefully the dolphin don't get me.
It's a big mango. And it ain't jumping like a snook.
I don't know, man. This thing, my drag's pretty tight.
Could be a big redfish. Hope it's a big red. Oh, look at this. I got one too. I got a good fish on too. Oh, we got two on. We got two on, George.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yep. You know what? I bet you they're redfish. Look.
Yeah, I got a real big one. You might want to get the net.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get this guy in. Take your time. There we go. Good. Nice redfish right there.
We got the monster coming in behind us.
Okay, hang on. Let me put them in the, well, watch your foot a minute. Put them in here for right now, then we'll measure them. Okay, let me get the net. Where is he? Over here?
Coming around.
All right. Yep, that's another, that's schooler. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice one.
All right, here we go. All right. You get that one, I'll get the other one out of the bait.
Sure.
We'll take pictures.
You got fish grips?
Yeah, I got
I'll throw a fish grip.
Yep, I got
Oh,
there.
hang on, there's these waves.
Oh,
Better watch your power poles. Yeah, I had my feet over the edge, my toes. Hold on, I'm still hooked. Yeah, he wasn't going nowhere. I got him hooked good. There we go.
there it was. That's a school that came by. And I saw mine was a redfish. I said, oh, you probably got a
There we
redfish
go.
too.
You never know what's gonna come by. And we both got one back to back.
So
So that's a beautiful specimen of
we
a
can use this
redfish
for
right
the
there.
show.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get over. Oh, that was